All right, so I did have the parts to finish the first river plate. Pretty excited about the way this turned out. Got some of the effects in the water that I wanted, and then I don't know, I couldn't find the other tiles I was looking for, so over here I just started randomly placing parts I've been picking up, because I've got like 4 cups of just random translucent blue and blue tile pieces, little cheese wedges parts that I've been picking up with my Madhouse and Bricks minifig orders. So always throw a handful in there every time I can. So I randomly put them out here. I think that makes the water look pretty realistic. Maybe a little bit of rapids over there. I decided to put a rock here to kind of make it look like it was chopping up the water. So that's the first river plate. So I'm feeling good about it. Got to order some parts and figure out what I need for the others. So many more to come. All right, so I cut and trimmed down 8 more of these plates. Got 8 green base plates to work on. Got my slopes. I counted more than I needed and then quit after that. Got a bunch of blocks, so let's see if we can't do 8 more of these straight road plates real quick. Okay, so right off the bat I realized I had not counted plates. So I scrounged up enough to make the underlining for this plate here, but I've got to order a bunch of those also, because that was something I missed. So gonna be another delay. So use parts I had on hand to build another river plate. Start off just keeping it at 8 in from each side, and then I decided this one's gonna be pretty straight, but I kind of made like a path, trying to make like the plates stagger down and try to make it look like the rocks are a stepping stone. So maybe for the daring adventure to walk across here. But that's all I got time for today. Had a long day at work, so I'll take a shower, go to bed. So this is the Bricklink order I was waiting on, and 2 Facebook orders. I'm not sure why the audio didn't work on these. So I was wondering what I was going to work on today because I didn't have a lot of time. I ended up getting a message from my neighbor, said he had a tote of Lego parts that he wanted to pass on to me that his grandkids didn't want. And I was like, awesome. I went over there to say hi. When I got home, it came out to be 2 large totes and a small one. And what it was the older kids had a large collection, and they're now all gone to college, and they decided to split what was at the house up between the younger kids. So the younger kids all picked their favorite sets and took a tote each themselves, and then this is what's left over. So I've got 2 huge bags of instructions, which we'll definitely go through. And then there's a lot of Mega Bloks Halo. You know me, I love Mega Bloks as much as Lego. And there are some Lego in here too. There's definitely a cool set here. A lot of it's dusty, probably need to wash it. There are I mean, there's BrickHeadz in here, there's Halo sets, there's Minecraft sets, and then if you know Halo, you may also know this Destiny line. I think that's Destiny, or is it? Yeah, it's Destiny. Or Dynasty, whatever it was. These are even more rare than some of the Halo sets. So that's really cool. And then the second tote, hold on. The second tote has got these really cool old school Call of Duty sets. And dusty also, but there's a bunch of cool cars in here. A couple of trucks. Some badass helicopter. So, oh, there's the back half of the truck I knew the kids took, so I'll take that back over to them later. But I told them if they find their missing parts on some of the sets they kept, let me know. There's the Thor. And I love this chariot. Just in time for my fantasy forest, huh? It'll fit right in there, Thor. But yeah, I told them to let me know if they're missing parts. I'll be happy to bring them back, whatever the kids need to finish whatever sets they decide to keep. And then I told them I'm definitely going to take some of the sets I've got here. Like, I know they kept this truck. So this truck and this car, I will run back over to them tomorrow or sometime this week, because they kept the first half of it. There's a bunch of cool figures down in there. Dynasty set. All right, well, that'll be what we're doing tonight. All right, so I am done checking in the BrickLink order. Everything was there. Everything looks great. Shout out to Culturist Corner. There was actually more parts in there than I'd ordered. He probably just dumped everything because I ordered everything. He had an inventory on a lot of parts, and he probably just threw them all in there. So a couple of extra pieces, but grand total is 32 and 33 cents. Comes out to about 3 cents a piece. I ordered almost 1,300 bricks from him, or them, and with the extra pieces we came in under 3 cents a piece. So they are all inventoried, ready to build. I've got 7 or 8 more of these straight road mills plates I need to do, so that's going to work on tonight. And then today I also had 2 other scores. My daughter had a school function, and it wasn't far from Madhouse Bricks, so I went over there. I didn't have time to pick a big bag of anything, but I did go through his minifig accessories. Got me about, I think there's 16 weapons and helmets in here. Chima head, some swords, spears, jousting staffs, found a helmet, some forestman caps. So that was a good score. And then I have a guy in my local group that just opened a BrickLink store, and I took everything he had that was 16 by 8 by 16, 8 by 8, and he's not far from me, so I got to pick those up for cash, so no tax, no fees, no shipping. Got all that for 20 bucks, so that was a score also. So I guess now after dinner I'll come hang out and build as many more of these mills plates as I can, and hope our next BrickLink orders come in soon so we can start doing more of the rivers and maybe some of these curved or the angled or the junction plates. We'll work on those probably later this week. So been building a bunch of these 2x2, about 2 brick stacks. I need 28 of them per mills plate. We got 2 stacks here, probably 2 or 3 stacks there. This one here makes 6. Plenty of bricks to put what I need on the 1x brick on the inside and get the plates with the slopes on them. But I've realized I don't have the plates that go under the base plate for the middle. That's the BrickLink order I'm waiting on. So I'm gonna keep building these, sort them all out, get as much of these prepped as I can, but Missing those plates front of there, so I can't complete these right now. All right, so another side project. This was the last bulk lot I got. This is the 4th load I've washed and put out. Got a fan on them. Let them sit out here for the night. Maybe if they're dry, sort them out tomorrow. So I did the studs on the Mills plates for the next 8 straight road plates. I've got the top plates to do 3 of them. Still waiting on the plates to go underneath to support the roads. So that's where I'm at with these. I think I'm going to draw up the designs for the rest of the Mills plates and figure out exactly the parts I need. And then wait for the Bricklink order I've got coming in to finish these. And then make another Bricklink order or 2 or 3 to start getting all the curves and the T-junctions and crossroads ready. So it's as far as we got today. All right, so this evening, can't go any further on the Mills plates. Don't have that last Bricklink order yet. I got all the bulk I just ordered in washed. So I think I'm gonna start sorting out minifigs and vehicles and CE if I've got parts to complete any of the sets. And then I also ordered one of these circuit cube sets off eBay and I got that in. So I might mess around with this. Probably not tonight, probably tomorrow. I want to try and motorize some of my Duplo Thomas the Tank engines and make them work on the RC track. So that's what I'm going to work on with this. That's what it's for. And if I like this, I'm going to order one of the sets that's got these smaller white motors in there. But this one was the cheapest one I could find. I just wanted to check it out, see how it worked. So that's what we're working on tonight. All right, guys, that's it for this vlog. Need to sort all this stuff. Still waiting on a Bricklink order for that stuff. That's just where we're at right now. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.